WWDC is coming up next week, and in this video I'm going to break down some of the things that we can expect to see being announced at Apple's event. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on my future content coming up next week. And with that said, let's start off with some of the software that's going to be announced, because obviously this is a developer event. This is purely software. Even though Apple has released some hardware at their software events in the past, Mark Gurman is speculating that the M2 MacBook Air and the M2 Mac Mini are going to be released next week. But let's focus on some of the software improvements that we can expect to see. And this should be an exciting event for all Apple users, because one of the greatest things about Apple is that they release their software on day one and everybody can take advantage of it. Doesn't matter if you have a device that's a couple years old, it's typically supported and you're always going to get that fresh update with new features and you don't have to spend a dime, so it's free. Let's start off with the iPhone, and some of the biggest features that we expect this year is to have an always on display. Now this feature has been on Android for years, almost a decade really, and Apple has been reluctant to bring this feature to their iPhones, and rightfully so. Apple is a walled garden to have a closed ecosystem, and iOS is very limited in terms of what it can do. You know, they came around with the widgets last year, and that is something we also expect to see on the lock screen, is lock screen widgets as well. But always on display, that would be a great feature to bring to the iPhone, and something that we've been waiting for a long time. Now, me personally, I carry an iPhone and the Pixel, so I already have my always on display on my Android phone, but this is going to be a big feature that iOS users are going to love. Now, aside from watchOS, tvOS, and macOS, we also expect to see a big update to iPadOS. Now, a lot of iPad users have been kind of left in the dark. They've wanted for a long time to be able to use desktop level apps on iPad. What Apple did is they brought mouse support and keyboard support, but not really the same functionality as a desktop device. And one of the things that people miss about the iPad is that the iPad was never meant to replace your laptop or your desktop device. It was a device that you can do creative work on, emails, some light multitasking. And this year we can expect Apple to release a new software that's gonna allow iPad users to do better multitasking. People have felt bogged down by the iPad software, even though it has the M1 silicon inside that's very powerful. It hasn't been able to take advantage of it using multiple apps at the same time or in the way that iPad users want. So this year at WWDC, expect to see better multitasking with the iPad, and expect it to really be able to take advantage, full advantage of that M1 chip inside that powers that beast. Aside from those two updates to the iPad and the iPhone, there are plenty more updates coming with software. Expect a lot of augmented reality apps to be featured at WWDC. There have been rumors that Apple is going to release a brand new augmented reality headset. I have made videos on that in the past, so make sure to check out my back catalog videos to get updated on that. And make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on my future content and coverage of WWDC next week. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.